A shoe, that is. Oh, I mean laptop. Anyways, quick save, and boom.
Good. I was hoping I would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus. The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
There's an apostate at.
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
That is definitely worth investigating.
That sounds exactly like the person we're looking for.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
Okay. Oh, well, rude. Let's find a way into the lock from the other side. Well, that's unfortunate.
Is there any progress on the Helmi expedition to Amgarak?
House Dace remains steadfast in blocking all attempts to get into the Tig.
Rude. Requires royal wing key. That's one. Anybody else we can try and talk to at least? Yay? Nay? No. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and get out of here. But yes, for this event, guys, I would like everything we can get. Every bit of information we can. Oh. The most unusual part of Relation Theater, appropriately enough, revolves around our southern neighbor's love of masks. Every actor wears a mask, and every mask follows a hierarchy of shape and colors that indicates to the audience the character's importance. Half-face green masks indicate a lead male role, for example, while half-face purple masks are for primary female characters. Full white masks are reserved for roles of no clear genders, such as spirits except for demons, whose masks must always be black and red. Further application matters for those new to Orlesian theater. An actor's race or sex has no bearing on the parts they can play. If a director believes they can sell the part, men can play dowagers, women can play dukes, and even an elf can play a king. Once donned, the mask is understood to be absolutely them. None of the actors I spoke to could explain to me the history behind this tradition, but bristled when I suggested other nations find it strange. There is a strong bond of trust between Orlesian theater troops and their viewers. Of course, because everything, including politics, is basically based around theater. I have rarely attended such an attentive audience than in Val Royale. It is my guess that religions surrounded as they are by masks in their daily lives, both require and fully respect a place where the objects boldly display their wearers' intentions for change. Josephina's ready. Okay, and an appendix at the back of this volume lists the appearance and meanings of Orlay's theatrical mass. These conventions are vital to understand the history of its finest theater. A journey I hope you will find as rewarding as I have.
Lord Marcelin, Comte de Travers and his wife, Lady Elodie.
Have you heard from your nephew?
Not since his regiment joined the fighting.
The Empire.
I've an idea, Josephine. You should invite all of the family.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight.
Don't you
will
miss
ruin
us?
us all.
Of course I do, Yvette. There's just so much work undone. You always put these tasks ahead of us.
Well, I'll see if I can come home for your gallery showing. How does that sound?
Oh, that would be so nice. Do you promise?
Yes, I promise.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, Josephine's such a nice.
Revered Mother Lucille of the Chantry of Arlezan.
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
Look at Lady Cambion's slippers, trimmed with pearls and emeralds, and those buckles. Toss her into the lake and she'll sink right to the bottom. What a disaster.
Oh my. Shoes? That's your concern?
There's a Tevinter assassin on the loose and you're concerned about buckles on shoes.
Everyone needs a hobby. Besides, you can learn a great deal about a person from their clothing. Gold and jewels on a dancing slipper. A slipper is easily lost and finds itself in the dust and dirt. She is unconcerned with the possibility of losing the shoe or soiling it. A vulgar display of wealth. But Lady Cambion's family has recently lost most of its holdings. They have their title, but little else. So, how did Cambion acquire such a grand shoe, What has she done? Who has she bedded? These are all useful questions, no?
Interesting. You seem different here.
You're different here than in Skyhold. More approachable, perhaps.
This is Halam Shiral, Inquisitor. This is the Imperial Court. This is the beating heart of the Great Game. Of course, everyone is wearing a mask. I learned this very young. I was still a girl when I attended my first ball. All this, the smiles, the small talk, it is a dance. And like any dance, it can be learned. For some of us, it has become so familiar that the steps may be performed in our sleep.
Who should we support?
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
What we need most of all is a stable Orlais. Either Celine or Gaspard can give us that.
Have some
I
information.
found this out. I'm not sure of its value.
Very interesting. It may not help our investigation, but we can put it to use. A little more dirt like this, and we might have some leverage in the court. If you find more, let me know.
Anything to report?
Have you seen anything interesting?
Oh yes. Halam Shiral is lousy with scandals and scheming. But no sign of a Tevinter infiltrator, I'm afraid.
I should go. Be on your guard.
I always am.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all.
Do.
We can only hope Celine prevails tonight. Gaspard will ruin us all. You're so handsome when you smile.
He is just as handsome.
Oh, I can't go out that door? Rude.
Another time, perhaps?
Oh.
The band is still waiting for their refreshments.
Gaspard must be out of his mind, inviting that ox woman.
Oh.
If he prays very hard,
I can't go
perhaps
down that way?
Andraste
Oh,
will send him a
rude.
ally.
Rude. Oh. Lock.
Leave us.
Interesting.
Hmm?
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one of the garden. Statuette.
Search the rooms in the upper guest wing.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many. I can't carry them all.
Gaspar is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds now.
You should have considered that before.
Need more servers in the ballroom.
You got
Just
anything that
everybody.
needs killing? Because the nobles keep messing with me and they think I don't know they're doing it. This keeps up, I'm gonna wear somebody's skull as my fancy little mask.
Oh dear, Bull. Give me a Ben Hasselrath.
Look at this with the eyes of a Ben Hasrath and tell me what you see.
It's a mess. Everyone's trying so hard to hide that they're walking around in plumage. Makes it tough to spot the dangerous lies, as opposed to the normal stuff. Oh, but that couple over there with the silver masks, the woman's doing one of the nobles, and the guy's doing two different servants.
Oh. Do you like the map?
What do you think of the masks the nobles are wearing?
They're no good as disguises, and they don't cover the mouth or hide body language, so they're not much help for lying. As fashion goes, I don't know. I've seen dumber.
Haven't seen anything interesting.
Anything catching your eye?
They've got these candied nuts with some kind of spice on them. It's sweet until you swallow, and then, bam! Hot. Also, Orlais has some fine-looking redheads. I go more for the servants personally. Less makeup. Nothing on the assassins, though.
There you are, Bull.
Talk to you later, Bull.
I'll just stay here and eat.
You don't want to be here, stranger.
Rude.
He hasn't made the pickup. It's been hours.
You went into the servants' wing. Nobody's come out of there all night.
I'll tell Briala we have a situation.
Also, there's...
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom.
Okay.
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspar's vitriol.
Philip is a jerk.
Awfully selfish of this filly, running off to play and leaving you with all the work.
I've half a mind to inform the Dowager. That would teach him to shirk his duties to roll some elven maid. Tonight of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspar's death threats to the council. Wonderful timing, Philippe. Thank you for listening to me rant. You are too kind, Inquisitor.
But, there's blood on the floor.
Good to know.
Yeah. A tent. King Dragon turned around in his madness. Enter his trusted cousin, Captain Ashan. Oh,
I should look around.
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. How curious.
I just said threw a shoe for watching Democratic convention. Sounds. Oh dear. Sounds about GOP. Oh dear. Please, guys. If there's one thing I want out of this channel, it's anything that has to deal with democracy, like just democracy in general, or democratics. Anything government related. Anything government related, religion related, keep that out unless it actually deals with the game. Gaspard is their nephew?
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspard. Never listened, never did what he was told. He was raised a prince. All his life we told him he would be emperor. It was his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his life if not fight for his destiny?
Have you seen any?
Have you noticed anything strange this evening?
My niece Florian hasn't spoken to me all evening. That's not like her.
Tell me about the war.
What can you tell me about the Civil War?
If you are hoping for insight, you've come to the wrong man. It's war. It is brutal, and terrible, and sometimes necessary. There's nothing more to say.
Well,
another
have a good
time,
evening.
my lord.
Oh.
My lady! My lady Inquisitor!
May we have a word? It is very important.
The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
And how do I know that's true?
How can I be certain this message is from the Empress?
We three wear the masks of House Valmont.
They signify that we are public faces of the Empress.
They are also extremely fashionable.
I just spoke with her.
Funny that she couldn't give me this message when we spoke.
Oh, she could not speak freely in front of the entire court, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in her holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper Gaspard is defeated.
She wants my help with that.
Let me guess. All she wants in return is for me to help her defeat the Duke.
Oh, this is not meant as a bargain by any means, Inquisitor.
The support of the Empress is not conditional. It will be yours once the negotiations are concluded.
The Empress is the most skilled diplomat in Thedas. Gaspard is hopelessly out of his depth.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
Enjoy the masquerade when it basically in all of Valerio it's what on a masquerade like 100% of the time. Cheers. That is kind of redundant, really. Oh, Dorian!
This is all so familiar. I half expect my mother to materialize from the crowd and criticize my manners.
Is this like a Devinter party?
Is this how the elite of Devinter carry on?
You could almost mistake this for a soiree in the Imperium. The same double-dealing, elegant poison canapes. It's lacking only a few sacrificial slaves and some blood magic. But the night is still young.
Oh. Anything to report?
Have you seen anything I should know about?
Did you see what that Marquis is wearing? That suit is a greater crime than anything we're looking for.
Orion. Your mother could be here?
What if your mother were actually here? Where'd we be then?
Short one mage after he's dragged out by his earlobe.
I'm having difficulty picturing that.
Picture me a young boy of 5 years then. She certainly always has.
Thank you for coming.
I appreciate that you were willing to come here.
And expose myself to all this exquisite finery and exotic wines? Such hardship.
Not everyone's likely to be friendly. That's all I meant.
It's true. You'd think I smelled of cabbages the way they wrinkle their noses. It's of no concern, but thank you. This is a private conversation.
Oh, well, fine.
Interesting.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
Did you need something?
I favor leashing Templars too.
Did I hear correctly? If you're interested in bringing the Templars to heel, you may have found an ally.
If that's true, I would welcome an alliance with the Inquisition. I will get in touch with your Lady Nightingale. I have assets that might benefit your cause.
Gentlemen.
We will be in touch, Inquisitor.
Does anyone have a report on the casualties in the deaths?
Okay, that apparently is going to require 3 Hala statues. Okay, I can climb that, but we're not going to do that quite yet.
Gaspard is wasting his time.
Does anyone really think the war will end tonight?
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many.
I told you this is closed. Use the main doors.
Oh! Which is usually the result of being too direct or blunt. Oh. Nope. Reloading that.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could
Alright, I'm at 53.
We will be in touch, Inquisitor.
Okay, so that... Okay. We're good. We're good. Ah, there's a Hala statue. I think that's worth some court approval loss. Exploring the off-limit spaces of the palace can yield rewards, but take care not to be gone too long. When you're absent from the party, people will notice and your court approval will drop.
There must be something here.
Oh my.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of
The Dowager is upset about the soup.
Did you hear what Gaspard said to Duke Germain? His own uncle.
Well, well. What's this?
Clara kitchen staff entered serving. Okay. By main stair 130, Vernon 245, 322. Enter servants wing by main stair 35. Riala, we need immediate support down here. Something's gone wrong. Oh my, that doesn't sound all too good.
Really think the war will end tonight? The Empress says.
Good evening, Inquisitor.
Oh, I already talked to him. Haha. Okay. Are there 2 doors? No, it's just the one.
Interesting.
Oh, eavesdrop. Where?
We don't have a reliable report of Haven yet. Give our agents more time.
Rude. Requires servant's key. Cabrisco is found. Ooh. Lock. Rude. Still have yet. Find out what I need to do. Locked from the other side. Rude. Okay. To the upper level. I gotta grab that red Jenny stash. Oh, where Dorian is. Let's go back and have fun with Dorian. Yep, we are definitely into the area where things are gonna get confusing.
Gaspar is wasting his time.
I'll be ready for your signal, provided this spicy punch isn't as strong as it seems.
Carry
Try
on.
not to get too drunk while I'm gone.
You ask so much of me.
Oh. Oh. Eavesdrop. Give me some scandals.
Waste of time.
Ew.
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
Well, I'm not finding Sarah's stash or anything like that, so. Oh. That's a bit unfortunate. Oh, well, looks like I'm gonna have to head up there here in a second. Better make a save. Boom. Because I don't want to I don't want to lose too much. Oh, okay. We can discuss this like adults, can't we? We both know the weapon at Brielle's disposal could not only turn the tide of our war, but every war. The Empire must control it. I do not believe you disagree. She is now a greater threat to Orlais than anything else. If you and I work together, we can wrest control away from her. Do not deceive yourself that she will be open to negotiation or diplomacy. You know her better than anyone. You know that's possible. Oh my. Well, that's not good. Lady M, I need you at my side tonight. The unpleasantness in the royal wing has convinced me there is no safety within the palace. I do not expect my cousin to employ magic, but I would hardly be surprised if he provoked another infestation. Since my court enchanter is not here to assist me, I must rely entirely on you. There is no one else I can trust.
That's the bell. I should get back to the ballroom.
Oh my.
That would be the second bell. Fashionably late now.
Ow! Court approval at 61. Oh. Oh god. Can I actually still die? Oh no! Not good. Oh.
Just gossip.
Too bad I can't heal. It's very too bad I can't heal.
Well, well. What have we here? The leader of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith. Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself. What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
I suppose it's a mystery.
We may never know. Courtly intrigues and all that.
Such intrigues obscure much, but not all. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celine on matters of the arcane.
Oh, more.
You have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace. Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
Well, that. So you've been watching.
I didn't realize I was watched so closely.
All eyes are upon you, Inquisitor. Indeed, you distract from more important matters.
Such as?
Such as the unwelcome guest I recently found and killed within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet, if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
Is the Empress safe now?
You left Celine alone. Is that wise?
I must return to her anon, but she is safe enough, for the moment. 'Twould be a great fool who strikes at her in public in front of all her court and the Imperial Guard.
Why did you kill him?
Why did you kill the agent? He might have had useful information.
I would not have slain the man on sight had he not attacked me first. Why? Undoubtedly, I caught him in an illicit act. I did not know from whence he came until after the battle, and regret only that I could not capture him alive. What intentions the Imperium has here, I suspect you know far better than I.
I know what door opens.
Briala's people are whispering about disappearances in the servants' quarters. This key may lead there.
The ambassador does have eyes and ears everywhere, does she not? Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned with Tevinter. What comes next will be most exciting.
Where are Alban and Colette?
If it's the will of the Maker that Gaspard take the throne, Celine should abdicate.
Maxime. Another time, perhaps?
Ow.
Mistress Nightingale, what a pleasure to see you again. You look radiant.
Why would the Empress invite that elf woman?
The game, of course. Celine has something up her sleeve.
Oh, bollocks. I'm on low health? Yeah, no kidding.
Inquisitor, to what do we owe this honor?
We will be happy to assist you if we can.
Her Imperial Majesty is unfortunately occupied at present.
Hey. I have a question.
Perhaps you could tell me something then.
Not you, bud, the game. Who are you, Lady?
We haven't been properly introduced.
How rude of us to forget.
Milady Inquisitor, may I present Lady Couteau?
And Lady Colombe.
And of course, Lady Fleur. We are the Empress's ladies-in-waiting.
Ah. Get a load of this girl. She must be getting some cardio in there. Jeez. Tell me about Celine.
I'd like to know more about Empress Celine.
Her Majesty has held the throne since she was just 16 years old.
She is respected and beloved, not just in Orlais, but across Thedas.
She doesn't care much for liver, and she drinks her tea black.
Huh. Can I ask about the talks?
I'd like to know more about the negotiations.
Why hold a ball?
It seems strange to hold peace talks during a ball.
Oh, do your people have no customs surrounding great occasions? How sad.
By Orlesian tradition, moments of great solemnity are celebrated with revels and feasts.
While joyous occasions are given time for reflection and contemplation.
We must never forget that life is both bitter and sweet.
The ball is an opportunity to celebrate life and hope for the future, while we mourn those killed in the war.
Tell me about the leaders.
What can you tell me about the other parties involved in the talks?
Gaspard is a decorated general, much beloved by the Imperial Army, and a legend among chevaliers.
He is better suited to the battlefield than the throne, and he would gladly make his palace a war camp.
He's also fiendishly charming.
Lady Briala has great intentions to change the lives of the elves for the better.
Even if her plans could never work and would only provoke hate crimes against alienages.
She is an idealist, but her lack of patience could prove disastrous.
What are her goals?
What is the Empress trying to accomplish with the negotiations?
Peace is her only objective, Inquisitor.
Gaspard and Briala are driven by personal ambitions, but those desires threaten the safety of all Orlesians.
The war must end tonight. We must conclude this to deal with the larger crisis.
Let's discuss an
If
alliance.
the evening ends favorably for the Empress, how does the Inquisition benefit?
Her Imperial Majesty brings the might of the Orlesian Empire with her friendship.
She is also a respected diplomat and world leader. She can forge alliances for you with Rivain, Antiva, the Underfels.
And she throws the best parties.
I found some.
My investigations turned up something interesting.
It's about Gaspard.
It concerns the Grand Duke.
He threatened
He's
the
made a
council.
lot of threats to the Council of Heralds.
The Grand Duke is all talk, Inquisitor.
Very loud talk, accompanied by swords.
He has never had any skill at the game.
Huh.
My investigations turned up something interesting. It concerns Ambassador Briala.
Killed negotiators? No, I wouldn't say she killed negotiators. The servants.
Her people have infiltrated every part of the Winter Palace.
This is extremely alarming, Inquisitor.
She could be spying on our every word.
How exciting!
She's killed
She
negotiators.
killed ambassadors from both Celine and Gaspard and forged documents to both sides.
How despicable!
After the Empress extended her hospitality?
She's better at the game than we thought.
Oh. Well, goodbye
Good
then.
evening.
Until next time, Inquisitor.
Do take care.
Enjoy the masquerade.
Yeah, she's getting a workout.